Hello everyone, Phil here, and yeah, I know this is probably going to get a lot of comments and a lot of basically some choice words that people will say about my opinion about this. I know having TikTok being banned is basically a lot of things with freedom of speech, and a lot of people use TikTok to create their outlets. This is not me going after those who are basically creating stuff for themselves or to help other people. This is going to talk about what I think the TikTok ban in the United States would help a lot out of, despite the ban despite the reason of the real ban of the United States. For the last couple of years or so, I've been seeing a lot of videos talking about predators on the site itself, basically child predators that basically have been taken advantage of and basically been caught on YouTube, and still that is a problem to this day. YouTube had it for a while, and TikTok had it for a while, and with it being banned, I believe this will help out a lot of cases for those who were trying to harm children and basically being predatory to them. That's my reason why I think the TikTok ban is a good thing. It gets rid of one site that child predators can go to find their victims. Now, I know there's a lot more cons than pros. A lot of the cons being that now that TikTok is basically done or gone, that a lot of people, well, not really gone, but banned, that a lot of people are either, there are a couple things. A lot of people will probably miss the opportunity to make money, and if that's what people were carrying on the site, then there are other ways to find money too, as well, and make money, such as YouTube and, in some cases, Instagram, from what I've heard. Some are going to miss another outlet of basically expressing themselves. I am not against the fact that people should not express themselves with whatever platform they are, especially if it's something as basically TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, just basically a whole bunch of things that allow you to basically become creative. Also, the fact that basically sometimes watching these videos are basically stress reliefs. I'm not going to argue and say that basically that watching cat videos on TikTok is going to be a bad thing. I mean, heck, I've seen a lot of beagle videos on Instagram, and whenever I have a rough day like that, to see beagles being cute does put a smile on my face. And probably the same for those people that watch TikTok. They put a smile on their face. Even though I never use TikTok and I tried to a couple times, I do feel sympathetic towards the people that are missing out on a chance to basically express themselves or to find time to get to basically relax after a long day. But I think the biggest pro of this may be a lot better than basically a lot more cons. Besides basically predators, we've also had scammers and basically bad actors on the platform as well. Yes, I know how the saying goes. Just because there's a couple of bad apples does not mean that bad apples ruin the whole bunch. And just because there's a lot of bad actors does not mean that the platform should be basically a bad place. But there were a couple of rotten apples, and it basically ruined the bunch. Now, is it anyone's fault for those creators that are just doing their own business and doing their own thing? No. It's the people and bad actors that basically have used the platform to hurt people, to basically say things they want to say without a care in the world, and basically scamming people. I may put a couple links of videos, if I remember, or in a pinned comment of videos that I've watched that basically explain a whole lot of things about basically people on TikTok who were basically scammers, predators, etc. Now, if it does become unbanned, should we put some more security measures? I think so. Has the company in the past have tried to do that to basically help kids? From what I heard from each videos I've seen, the answer is no. Maybe instead of trying to get the platform back, maybe as well as a petition to basically ask the people of TikTok who own the place to make better security measures. Better ways to help find um, ways to stop predators and other people before they even started. Now, yes, TikTok has got rid of some of the content that has been on there that have been basically predators and whatnot within the community of TikTok. However, I do not believe that it's still not enough to basically address the real situation. And the real situation is that some people who are on there are younger than the actual age that you're supposed to be on there. Now, should we ID everyone that comes on TikTok? No, we should not. One, young kids don't have really an ID. And if they do, let me know in the comments below. I've never actually heard that. I don't even remember when I got my ID for certain things. Two, doxing problems. Basically, if we show an ID, and of course there are ways to block out those things, there are areas in basically the ID itself that will allow to basically dox people. It's 7:24 in the morning and I'm still trying to wake up. Anyway, we can't really ID kids because how can we know which kids are basically following the rules? We can't. Doxing, basically their full address and their address, mailing address, basically. But at the end of the day, we must realize something. There's always going to be problems with any platform we decide to choose. Whether it's TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Now, I know probably a lot of people in the comments are saying that basically the United States is basically censorship a company or censorship our freedom of speech. I don't really believe that. I believe that, in my opinion, they have their own reasons why they were banning TikTok. I believe something to do with China grabbing data. And if that's 100% true, then why are we letting ourselves having data being transferred to China, where they can use it to basically do bad things to us? Just food for thought. Anyway, thank you for listening at this time. And I hope that everyone has a good day. And hopefully this is a reminder that we should be careful on the internet no matter what happens. And that at the end of the day, we should do our best to be good people. I hope everyone has a good day.